My beginnings here are in an empty field, launching rockets, and this was a place to fly kites. There weren't really big trees. There was no community center. There was no art center.
It really has been a series of steps along a path that was set in motion in a meeting of the Junior Service League of Dunedin in the summer of 1969. Planning and fundraising for the original 2,800 square feet took over 5 years. By the time the original building was finished in 1975, demand for programs was so strong that plans for the first expansion started not long after the doors first opened. For 40 years now, the Dunedin Fine Arts Center has essentially doubled in size every 10 years, proving again and again that Tampa Bay is a community in love with art.
I think this place keeps growing due to community interest, and thankfully we do live in a town that is very supportive of the arts, and I think that a place like this needs to expand and bring more attention not only to the city, but create more opportunities for individuals in the Pinellas County, Hillsborough areas.
Expanding creative opportunities is what each expansion has been about. The first one brought online a dedicated clay studio that remains an important part of DFAC's program to this day. Subsequent additions have added galleries to house the growing world-class exhibition schedule and studio classrooms for the Gladys Douglas School for the Arts, where instruction in an ever-expanding choice of media becomes an important part of students' lives.
If it weren't for the Arts Center, there would be a big hole in my life. Tuesday is is the hook in my week that I hang the rest of the week on. It sounds silly to say that, but it is just so much an important part of my life and of my fellow classmates' lives that we would be truly lost without it. And I realize how important the Art Center is year after year and week after week.
1998 saw another major expansion and the addition of the David L. Mason Children's Art Museum, one of only 2 children's art museums in the state of Florida. This addition grew DFAC's operating space to over 18,000 square feet. Children's programming is at the forefront of DFAC's mission. We know why so many studies show again and again that children who study art do better in all of their studies. In fact, the start of DFAC's 4-phase Creative Visions campaign in 2010 focused on expanding and improving our offerings for kids.
We've had requests, for as long as I've been here, to have a space to dedicate to show the children's artwork consistently. And it's, with all the other exhibits that we have rotating through, it's been difficult to have a dedicated space. But in that last expansion, the addition of the Children's Gallery, it's made it's nice people can come in here anytime and see children's artwork on the walls.
Creative Visions 2014 saw the addition of another major exhibition space with the Gamble Family Gallery, revamping of the Sit and Tell Founders Hall, and relocation and expansion of the Palm Cafe and Gallery Shop. The 4 new studios replaced 3 outdated spaces with bright, new, versatile, creative workspaces.
The Art Center for me, I've grown up with the Art Center. I've been here before it was built, and then while it was here, took its classes, then became a teacher, then left, then exhibited here, and then am now returning as a member of the public, and bringing my child here. My children are going to the Art Center for the summer classes and just went through the summer classes and loved it. And it's it's now going on to the next generations of our family being here, He's not the director of the Children's Center, he's Uncle Todd, to my kids, and they're eating it up. They love it here.
Step by step, over 40 years, the Dunedin Fine Arts Center has created a program and the space to house it that serves as a model for art centers from coast to coast. With the addition of 6 classroom studios on the second floor expansion to the West Wing, DFAC's total square footage at its main campus on Michigan Boulevard now approaches 40,000 square feet. With purpose-built studios for jewelry, printmaking, textiles, and more, including additional exhibition space, this addition significantly expands DFAC's ability to offer the highest quality programs, attracting participants from the entire Bay Area and from across the country. Jimmy Wright, president of the Pastel Society of America, on a recent visit from New York noted that the center's commitment to serve the community with excellence in programming and top-rate facilities is a testimony to the quality of the community that built and continues to support the center, its staff, its artists, and its local citizens.
The Dunedin Fine Arts Center is a creative outlet that's not exclusive to Dunedin, actually. It's a blessing that I have access to a place like this literally down the street from my house. I don't really know of many other places within the Tampa Bay area that offer this number of classes, this variety of classes, as well as the events that the center puts on and the art shows, etc. Really, I don't think that there's another center that does what the Dunedin Fine Arts Center does.
Art is what we do. The truth is, we could never do it without you.